Hello, my name is NASKAVETS. Welcome to my channel, and today I'm going to tell you a story about two Russian men. Number one, Alexei Burkov. He is a convicted cybercriminal. He was recently deported from United States back to Russia. And number two is Ilya Sachkov. He is the president of cybersecurity company Group IB, number one cybersecurity company in Russia, and he was recently accused of treason in Moscow. This is very interesting information for everybody who is in InfoSec business, so stay tuned and let's start. First, Alexei Burkov. He was arrested in Israel in 2015 and he was sitting in Israel prison almost for 4 years and nobody cared about him. But something happened and Russian government, American government, they start being more interested in this case. Russia, when he was arrested in Israel, made a case against him in Russia and asked Israeli authorities to extradite him to Russia, but it was denied and he was sent to United States. Also, right before he was sent to United States from Israel, Russian government tried to exchange him for a lady who was arrested. She was Israeli and she was arrested for hash possession in Moscow airport. So the Russian government tried to switch them. This is the first time when cybercriminal was supported for real by a Russian government, and they really tried to get him out of jail, because usually when Russian-speaking hacker is arrested, it's just case number 192 and Russian government is just saying that we don't support that, this is illegal and nothing. Here they actually try to get him out of jail. So he was sent back to Russia and he pled guilty. He went to court and he said to the judge that he is really remorseful. He's very pity of himself, and he's disappointed that when he was a childhood he met some hackers and they got him into the underground world of cybercrime. He got 9 years. His charges were access device fraud and money laundering. But this story is not about this. The story is that he got 9 years, as I said, and he was sitting in jail and he had 4 more years to be inside jail, but something happened. He was released and very quickly deported back to Russia. I went to pacer.gov, that's the website where you can see documents for every criminal federal case, and I found out that the last 3 documents in his case are sealed. So as you know, I have a law firm. I work at the law firm. We started it together with my wife, Elena Shurova. The name of our law firm is Shurova Law Firm, and you're gonna ask why I care about this, but this is a very interesting situation. Very rarely you can see that the person is being released in federal system before his release date. Sometimes people file a motion which is called Rule 35, and in this case, if you cooperate after your sentencing, you can be released earlier. This act actually shows that federal government, they can do if they want anything else. And also, when he arrived in Russia, he wasn't let go. He went straight back to prison. A lot of people say that maybe this is an influence of meeting of Joe Biden and Vladimir Putin. They spoke about cooperation in cybersecurity field. They even spoke about flipping inmates because, you know, there is some Americans who are in jail in Russia and there is some Russians who are in jail in America. Of course, the second part of the sentence is way more Russians are in American jail than Americans in Russia. Maybe there is like 2 Americans in Russian jail, but still, it's very important to both sides. Very interesting case. I wish Alexei Burkov good luck, and hopefully he gonna finish his sentence and his legal problems soon in Russia, and he can be a free man. Now let's go to the part number 2 of our video. We're going to speak about Ilya Sachkov. As I said, he is the president of company which is called Group IB. Actually, this is number 5 company in the world by the level of success. This company exists in 2003 and it was started as a startup by 2 guys, Dmitry and Ilya, in Moscow, and they were studying in Baumanka, that's the name of the cybersecurity university in Moscow. And this company became very, very successful. I made a video about his arrest and in TikTok, and most of the people immediately when they see that somebody like a big businessman arrested in Russia, it means that his business wants to be taken over by somebody else who likes this business. So let me tell you more details what exactly happened. 2 days ago at like 8 p.m. a Russian judge in the main court in Moscow ordered Ilya Sachkov to be arrested, no bail, and he needs to be in jail, Lefortovo jail. This is like KGB jail in the center of Moscow. And his charge is treason. When the case is like that, it's always sealed. Nobody knows exact charges. It just says that it's treason and that's it. That's why the whole Twitter, the whole cybersecurity world, he was actually very famous in this field because it's very interesting. Ilya Sachkov, he helped Russian police, Russian federal police to arrest people using the technology that Group IB created. And sometimes they help arrest murderers, sometimes cyber criminals. And he made several interesting interviews where he said that he likes to help police arrest cyber criminals, and then during the arrest he likes to look them in the eyes. I'm always surprised when I see business like that exist in Russia, because it's very dangerous country, and private person, private company helping police to arrest other people, this is very dangerous, and I'm surprised that he survived not being killed or not being thrown in jail for so long. Since 2003, this is like 18 years. Everybody at the company, Group IB, saying that this is all nonsense, he's not guilty, this is a setup. But the biggest information that we have close to truth, is that Ilya Sachkov is mentioned in some federal criminal case in the United States. And in the following situation, he has an employee, his last name is Kislitsyn, and he was giving information to the FBI because he was arrested for cybercrimes against American banks. And he decided to cooperate, and he said in details in in American embassy about cybercrimes of other people, and also very important, he said how Group IB, about their technology, how they help police arrest cyber criminals. And there is a sentence where it says that Sachkov allowed Mr. Kislitsyn to say that. So that can be a case where there is a treason. And also recently some other cyber criminals who became police officers, actually, his last name is Mikhailov. He was also had a treason case, and there is rumors that he's cooperating now against Sachkov, and that's how he became arrested. This is very sad story because Ilya Sachkov, he was very popular, he was a star, and he gave very interesting interviews, and his company was doing really amazing job, and everybody liked it. But also we can understand that it's very dangerous to do the following business. You are a Russian company, but you work with American federal agencies, with American companies, with Russian companies, with Russian police. So he was a private citizen who owned a private company, who were working with everybody, who was ready to pay. But you understand, Mother Russia, this is not like that. Sometimes Mother Russia cannot understand behavior like that, because if you are talented, if you make money, you need to serve for the government to the motherland. And probably that's the case. Recently, Ilya Sachkov, he almost immigrated to Singapore. They moved their head office to Singapore, and now I don't know how, but they lured him back to Moscow, and in his apartment he was arrested. There is no any official information from the government, from the prosecutor office, or from the lawyer of Mr. Sachkov. So now the only thing we can do is only to read the Twitter and wait for some official information. This case, two cases, is very interesting cases. We can see how Mr. Burkov, he is a criminal and he was in jail, and now we have Mr. Sachkov, who was on the other side. He was fighting to stop cybercrime in Russia, and he is in jail as well. He made recently very serious statement in front of a lot of politicians in Russia. He said that it's a very sad story that we have a Russian cybercriminal who is wanted by the FBI, and he's driving Lamborghini in Moscow. Everybody know him, and he has a car plate and it says BOP. So cybercriminals is showing fuck you to everybody, and Russian government is doing nothing about it. So everybody suspicious that maybe Russian government is involved in all this, and recently we can say that Russian government is looking for nice employees from the field of cybercrime to be used as a political instrument. They have a great success about it. Like if you say a phrase Russian hacker, everybody heard that. And also the story of Russian hackers trying to influence American elections was highly publicized as well. I would like to know your opinion about all those two arrests and deportation of Mr. Burkov. What do you think about this information? Also, if you are first time on my channel, please subscribe and also hit like if you really like this video. Also, please forgive me for some English grammatical mistakes because English is my second language. Thank you very much for your attention. Stay tuned and good luck.